Hello friends, and welcome back to Undertale. We struggled a little bit with the Metaton fight last week, but here we are again. Hopefully we can get through it this time without too much trouble. Yeah, we're gonna skip his little monologue thing. Flip his switch, and then into the fight, where he turns into this very pretty robot man. Okay. Oh man, what did we do? Boast? Pose. I think we did a lot of posing. Pose dramatically. The audience nods. Depicts camera action. But I think this was one of those things. Yeah, we couldn't. That's right. I remember why this fight annoyed me so much, because there were parts that you literally couldn't avoid the attacks. But I think this is one of those fights where you just need to survive long enough to finish it. So hopefully that's what we can do. Hopefully, I did, just right before I started recording, I did go and buy one more healing item. So should make it easier to last through this fight. I don't know how to avoid these. Glamburger. Pop quiz. Hope we brought a keyboard. Alright, this is... Alright, gold star. Oh right, I'm glad I accidentally did that. I forgot that we could shoot Metaton's heart. Wait, go back. With our heart. So maybe I need to focus more on that. Okay, let's try that out. Why don't I show you mine? Okay, here we go. Okay, that seemed good, right? I mean, we got hit a lot, but we also hit him a lot. So can we shoot? Okay. Okay. So this is what I should have been doing the whole time. I can also shoot the things coming at me. Okay. Now that we understand that, it should make this fight a whole lot easier. Still not easy, but it's easier, I guess. Okay, so shooting it changes the colors of the lights. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. We're getting there. We're figuring it out. Bombs. We're still gonna need to heal here soon. Let's, yeah, go ahead and heal. You've grown so distant, darling. How about another heart to heart? Okay. Okay. So he's lost both of his arms now. Which I would say is a good thing. Arms? Who needs arms with legs like these? I'm still going to win. This is still very tough. We're still losing a lot of health. I guess the nice thing here is we can just stand in one place. Go back. So do we still... So I'm not sure if we want the ratings to go up or down. I mean, almost every action we take, they go up, so I think we want them to go up. Smells like Metaton. Should we do a heel turn? Turn around and scoff at the audience. They're rooting for your destruction this turn. So I think if we take damage, that'll make the ratings go up. I'm not sure if... But I think we both know who's going to win. Witness the true power of humanity's star. Okay. Alright, he's lost his legs. Ratings are over 10,000. I think that's good. Okay. Did we do it? This is the most viewers I've ever had. We've reached the viewer call-in milestone. One lucky viewer will have the chance to talk to me before I leave the underground forever. Let's see who calls in first. Hi, you're on TV? What do you have to say on this, our last show? Oh, hi, Metaton. I really liked watching your show. My life is pretty boring, but seeing you on the screen brought excitement to my life, vicariously. I can't tell, but I guess this is the last episode? I'll miss you, Metaton. Oh, I didn't mean to talk so long. Oh. No, wait. Bull. They already hung up. I'll take another caller. Metaton, your show made us so happy. Metaton, I don't know what I'll watch without you. Metaton, there's a Metaton-shaped hole in my Metaton-shaped heart. Oh, I see. Everyone, thank you so much. Darling, perhaps might be better if I stay here for a while. Humans already have stars and idols, but monsters, they only have me. If I left, the underground would lose its spark, and I'd leave an aching void that can never be filled. So, I think I'll have to delay my big debut. Besides, I've proven to be very strong, perhaps even strong enough to get past Asgore. I'm sure you'll be able to protect humanity. Ha ha. It's all for the best anyway. The truth is, this form's energy consumption is inefficient. In a few moments, I'll run out of battery power and, well, I'll be alright. Knock 'em dead, darling. And everyone, thank you. You've been a great audience. I managed to open the lock. Are you too? Oh my god. Metaton. Metaton, are you? Thank god, it's just the batteries. Metaton, if you were gone, I would have... I mean, hey, it's no problem, you know? He's just a robot. You messed it up, I could always just build another. Why don't you go on ahead? I just need a moment. It's out of batteries. So I think I'm gonna try to finish this game in this episode. I feel like I'm fairly close to the end. So if this episode runs a little long, that's why. If it runs too long, I might split it into 2 episodes, but we'll just have to see how much longer we have. So sorry about that. So let's keep going. So you're about to meet Asgore, huh? You must be pretty excited about all that, huh? You'll finally get to go home. And if we are this close to the end, it might end up being a shorter episode. I don't know. I guess at this point you already know because you'll see how long the video is, but... wait. I mean, I was just going to, say goodbye. And... I can't take this anymore. I lied to you. A human soul isn't strong enough to cross the barrier alone. It takes at least a human soul and a monster soul. If you want to go home, you'll have to take his soul. You'll have to kill Asgore. I'm sorry. I figured there was going to be some kind of big choice like this at the end. Because like I said, even before I went into this game, I knew that there was like karma, like good karma and bad karma, and you got different endings based on how you played. But I'm not sure if it's... I mean, I think it's based on how you play throughout the game, not just like one choice at the end. Elevators in use. But we'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The quiet is very creepy. I guess they kind of make it contemplative, I guess. Here we are back at Toriel's house. It's almost like this is just in our memory or something. A long time ago, a human fell into the ruins. Injured by its fall, the human called out for help. Took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. Stovetop is very clean. Someone must use fire magic instead. It's a note. Howdy. Help yourself to anything you want. What do we have in the fridge? The fridge is full of unopened containers of snails. There is some white fur stuck in the drain. It's a trash can. It's full of crumpled up recipes for butterscotch pie. Azrael, the king's son, heard the human's call. He brought the human back to the castle. There are photo albums, scrapbooks, books on how to make tea. It's a great reading chair, but it doesn't seem like anyone uses it. The coals are still warm. It's a golden flower. It's another golden flower. I think these are the locks. Looks like there's 2 of them, so we probably have to find 2 keys. The way is blocked by 2 padlocks. There's a note attached. Howdy, I'm in the garden. If you have anything you need to get off your chest, please don't hesitate to come. The keys are in the kitchen and the hallway. It's a golden flower. There's a heart-shaped locket inside the box. Will you take it? Sure. Let's see what it says. Heart locket. Armor, defense 15. It says best friends forever. I think that's better than what we've got. Let's go ahead and put it on. Equip the heart locket. Let's see what we were using. I think we were using the apron, right? Defense 11, yeah, so this is definitely better. And it says BFF, so it's gotta be better than a stained apron. There's a worn dagger inside the box. Let's take it. Hopefully there's because our inventory is getting kind of full. I hope we can find a box to put some of this stuff in. Weapon attack 15, perfect for cutting plants and vines. I think the weapon we've got is the one that heals us every couple of turns, so we're gonna stick with it. Room under renovations. Over time, Azrael and the human became like siblings. The king and queen treated the human child as their own. The underground was full of hope. Took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. It's Asgore's journal. All the current page says is, nice day today. The ink is still almost wet. So Asgore's very close by. It's a trophy. Number 1 Nose Nuzzle Champs, 98. It's a clothes drawer. There are robes, button-up shirts, and a pink hand-knit sweater that says, Mr. Dad Guy. It's a bureau. There's the Santa Claus outfit inside. It's a king-size bed. I really like this music. You unlock the chain. There's an old calendar from the end of 20-something. The date is circled on it. Then, one day, the human became very ill. The sick human had only one request: to see the flowers from their village. But there was nothing we could do. The next day, the human died. Azrael, racked with grief, absorbed the human soul. He transformed into a being with incredible power. With the human soul, Azrael crossed through the barrier. He carried the human's body into the sunset, back to the village of the humans. Azrael reached the center of the village. There he found a bed of golden flowers. He carried the human onto it. Suddenly, screams rang out. The villagers saw Azrael holding the human's body. They thought that he had killed the child. The humans attacked him with everything they had. He was struck with blow after blow. Azrael had the power to destroy them all. But Azrael did not fight back. Clutching the human, Azrael smiled and walked away. Wounded, Azrael stumbled home. He entered the castle and collapsed. His dust spread across the garden. The kingdom fell into despair. The king and queen had lost 2 children in one night. The humans had once again taken everything from us. The king decided it was time to end our suffering. Every human who falls down here must die. With enough souls, we can shatter the barrier forever. It's not long now. King Asgore will give us hope. King Asgore will let us go. King Asgore will save us all. You should be smiling too. Aren't you excited? Aren't you happy? You're going to be free. So I'm getting the feeling that we're gonna have to maybe sacrifice ourselves? The monsters? So you finally made it. The end of your journey is at hand. In a few moments, you will meet the king. Together, you will determine the future of this world. That's then. Now, you will be judged. You will be judged for your every action. You will be judged for every experience you've earned. What's experience? It's an acronym. It stands for execution points. Okay, my bad. Should have said EXP instead of execution points. A way of quantifying the pain you have inflicted on others. When you kill someone, your EXP increases. When you have enough EXP, your love increases. Love, too, is an acronym. It stands for level of violence. A way of measuring someone's capacity to hurt. The more you kill, the easier it becomes to distance yourself. The more you distance yourself, the less you will hurt. The more easily you can bring yourself to hurt others. Now you understand. It's time to begin your judgment. Look inside yourself. Have you really done the right thing? And considering what you've done, what will you do now? Take a moment to think about this. I mean, I've really done my best to do a full pacifist run. And I think the only thing I've really killed was Toriel at the beginning. And I think that was unavoidable, so feeling pretty good about my choices. Hello, Sans. Truthfully, it doesn't really matter what you said. All that's important is that you are honest with yourself. What happens now? We leave up to you. Throne room. Where does this go? What is this? Let's go in the throne room. Dum-de-dum. Oh, is someone there? Just a moment. I have almost finished watering these flowers. Here we are. Howdy. How can I? Oh. I so badly want to say, would you like a cup of tea? But you know how it is. Nice day today, huh? Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. Perfect weather for a game of catch. You know what we must do. When you are ready, come into the next room. This is a very nice throne. It's another throne covered by a white sheet. How tense. Just think of it like a visit to the dentist. Are you ready? If you are not, I understand. I am not ready either. That is very different. This is the barrier. This is what keeps us all trapped underground. If by chance you have any unfinished business, please do what you must. I say we continue. I see. This is it then. Ready? A strange light fills the room. Twilight is shining through the barrier. It seems your journey is finally over. You're filled with determination. Human. It was nice to meet you. Goodbye. Alright. Talk to Asgore. Let's just check on him. 80 attack and 80 defense. Very strong. But there was nothing to say. So we have to fight. So I think, like I said, I feel like we just kind of have to sacrifice ourselves. It's either that or fight. There's nothing to say. I don't think I have any healing items left. I don't know, let's just kind of die, see what happens. Do I just kind of want to let myself die? Yeah, it's just... It's still just game over. It cannot end now. K-Nite, stay determined. I really thought that would be like a possible ending. Okay, so I guess we have to fight him. Which means we are going to need some healing items. Which maybe that's what these stairs over here are for. Maybe there's some kind of shop over here. Although I don't think we have any money. It's a coffin. There's a name engraved on it. K-Nite. It's empty. Oh, can't go around and see the other ones. So like we saw when, like right before we actually began the fight, seems like there was, I think seven jars with like hearts in them, but there was one of them that was empty that I thought was supposed to be our heart. That's kind of where I thought we were going with that. Like we sacrifice ourselves and then they'd have the souls that they need to open up the barrier. That just takes us over here. Let me see, I think, yeah. If we're gonna defeat Asgore, I'm gonna need to do some grinding to get some money, and then buy some healing items. So I'm thinking I might actually pause recording here, and then come back and edit this together for the end, like until the end. So, alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that just because it's just gonna be me grinding for a while. It's not gonna be very exciting to watch or very interesting to watch. So, so I will be back momentarily. It'll just be a moment for you, but I'll be back soon. See ya. Alright, I'm back. I did a bit of grinding. It didn't really take that long. But I pretty much cleaned out my inventory and filled it up with glam burgers. So now that we know that we have to actually fight and kill Asgore, should be better prepared now. So let's go ahead and give this another shot. Definitely more ready this time. I kind of like that he destroys the mercy option to let you know that there is no sparing him. There is only fighting him and killing him. That kind of takes away, because like with Toriel, I think it still said that the mercy option was still there. So just nice to have a clear picture of exactly what I'm doing here, even though I'm doing a very bad job of it. I wish that, I don't know, not every action gave him an action. Like, I feel like using items should not allow them to attack you as well, you know? Because then you heal and then you immediately get hit again and it kind of negates it. Fight again, or use an item. Let's fight one more time. Hopefully we won't get killed this time. Alright, nice. Okay, so like there's the red and the blue and orange. So are we supposed to, I think blue means you're not supposed to move, and orange means you are supposed to move. So it might... God, it's so tough. Alright, nice. Definitely doing better than last time. Still a very tough fight. I feel like it would be much easier if like you did fight the whole time, as opposed to kind of going the pacifist run, because you get like that experience. But I'm not sure. Maybe it just scales to how tough you are. Okay, so I'm gonna move and then not move? No? Still got hurt. I don't know. I guess as long as we have enough healing items, we can make it through this. Oh man, I'm speeding up. Oh my god, that's so hard to avoid. Everything is speeding up. Okay. Some orange. I don't know, maybe I'm not stopping fast enough. Ooh, that was a good hit. Let's... oh man, we only got 2 more burgers left. Almost made it through that without getting hit. Ooh, that was a very good hit. Still got hit. Okay, we seem to be hitting harder, or doing more damage the more the fight goes on. Oh my god. Said Asgore's got low HP, so that's good. Good sign, I guess. Oh my god, that one, we get hit by that one so bad every time. I think that was, yeah, that was our last burger, so we gotta just... oh, did we do it? So that is how it is. I remember the day after my son died. The entire underground was devoid of hope. The future had once again been taken from us by the humans. In a fit of anger, I declared war. I said that I would destroy any human that came here. I would use their souls to become godlike and free us from this terrible prison. Then I would destroy humanity and let monsters rule the surface in peace. Soon, the people's hopes returned. My wife, however, became disgusted with my actions. She left this place, never to be seen again. Truthfully, I do not want power. I do not want to hurt anyone. I just wanted everyone to have hope. But I cannot take this any longer. I just want to see my wife. I just want to see my child. Please, young one, this war has gone on long enough. You have the power. Take my soul and leave this cursed place. So I think maybe this is it. Maybe we can show mercy and sacrifice ourselves. After everything I have done to hurt you, you would rather stay down here and suffer than live happily on the surface. Human, I promise you, for as long as you remain here, my wife and I will take care of you as best we can. We can sit in the living room telling stories, eating butterscotch pie. We could be like a family. No. What happened? Flowey. You idiot. You haven't learned a thing. In this world, It's kill or be killed. Okay, and the game just closed down. So that's the end. Okay then, I guess that's the end of the game. That was weird. That was a very weird ending. Not what I was expecting. I'm gonna be honest. Didn't really like that game. I know a lot of people really like this game. And like, I gotta say, towards the end, I was kind of coming around. I don't know, the story at the end was kind of getting interesting. But then that ending, like, what was that? I didn't like the combat in this game at all. That really annoyed me. Like, and I don't know if you could kind of tell, like, the last couple episodes, I was just getting, like, frustrated and worn out with this game. It did have some really good characters and some really interesting characters, and I liked that part of it. But kind of like at the end, when it was like show mercy or kill the guy, like it was easy for me to show mercy because I didn't really feel anything for the main character itself. Like, I don't even know if the main character had a name, but like the human, like, they were just kind of this blank slate. They didn't have any personality. They didn't say anything the entire game, so I don't know. I didn't really feel anything for them. But like, I don't know. I felt like the story throughout was just kind of discombobulated, and I mean, you kind of just had this one thing where, you know, you're supposed to, you know, have your soul or give your soul or to get out of the underground. I don't know. Maybe I went into it with too high expectations because everyone I talked to about this game, or everyone who's like trying to sell me on this game, was like, "Oh, it's so good. You have to play it, and it's really enjoyable." And maybe I just went into it with too high expectations, but I don't know. There we go. And there's kind of my little review of it as well. Next week, I've got some other ideas of some games I want to play. If you know, I'm always open to suggestions as well. So please feel free to leave suggestions down below in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this game. I am kind of interested. I mean, I already told you my thoughts, so I don't know. There we have it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Be safe, and I will see you next week. Bye.